I have been receiving a lot of questions from you about my tools. What is that tool? What is that pencil, etc. So I decided to dedicate a few videos to discussing about drawing materials, right? So this is a bunch of stuff in here, right? And I'm gonna go over all these different type of pencil and drawing tools and discuss what how they are different, what they can do and what they cannot do. So let's start with one question that I've been asked quite a few times is, what is that pencil, right? What is that pencil? This pencil here is a lead holder. And why would I use a lead holder instead of a regular pencil, right? So this is a regular pencil, right? You see the way I do the point, I prepare the point for the pencil is I take a knife, and then the knife needs to be sharp, right? And relatively long. This is probably 3 inches, right? 3 inches long. Why is that? Because if I sharpen a point with a regular cutter like this, I end up, this is very short blade, right? I end up hacking it. With a long blade, I'm going to start from here. I'm going to go a long sweep like this, and permits me to create a long regular shaving, and I can achieve more easily a conical shape here at the base of the wood. I free about an inch and a half of lead. You can free even more. I see people freeing like half of the pencil. I don't find it necessary. I like to just have this much, right? It's sufficient. And then I'm gonna touch it up. I'm gonna touch the lead up with sandpaper. You can use regular sandpaper like this. This is made by Nitram, and it has a rough and a smooth grain, more coarse and more finer grain. This is a pad that you can find in Home Depot, which is covered with an abrasive surface, and it can be used very easily to do this job. You can also use nail files, or you can use any type of sandpaper that you want. So to this drawing implement, I prefer these. I've been using these for 40 years probably, and in fact, this is one of my glorious pencils, right, lead holders that I had in school, and as you can see, they last forever, right? These are very well made. These are Koh-i-Noor, made by Koh-i-Noor. They still make them, not exactly like this one maybe, right? But they still make them, and they're gonna last forever. This is an excellent lead holder. This is a Caran fixed pencil, and 77, and they are made out of aluminum, metal, right? And they last indefinitely. So you can see how here, this lead holder here, I can, with the sandpaper, create a very long and conical tip. There we're gonna see why that is important, right? And I can bring this out as much as I want. If I really want a very, very long point out, I can take as much as I want out of this, right? And in fact, I also use these lead holders as measuring tools when I need to measure a standing figure, right, very tall. The pencil like this would not be sufficient. So in this case, I almost double the length of the pencil, and I can use it as a measuring tool, right? So let's see types of this lead holder, right? So this is Caran. Caran is an excellent Swiss manufacturer, and they've been around for forever. And you buy one of these, you're sure you have a very good product. Recently they came out with these, right? These are shorter, and they also have, you can find the lead holder that holds the 3 millimeters lead and the traditional 2 millimeters lead. So these LEDs here are going to be the same, more or less the same width as the pencil, right? So there's not much difference between these two, right? So one thing that I do with pretty much all my lead holder is I take off this little clip because it gets in the way when I draw, right? And I don't like it. So I end up with a very streamlined tool, which is just beautiful, and it helps me. It's more comfortable having the body of the lead holder free of snags like these, right? So you can hold the pencil different way without having that kind of rubbing or hindering my hold on it, right? So let's go back then. Caran, 2 millimeters and 3 millimeters. This is Koh-i-Noor. Koh-i-Noor, they make them again in a great variety of type, right? Just Google Koh-i-Noor and you'll see how many offers you have on that, right? And then there is let's see if you can find another one. Oh, this is Faber Castell. Faber Castell is also an excellent manufacturer, right? TK 9400. These tend to be more expensive. This is mid price, right? And I don't remember the cost, but these tend to be more expensive. This is mid price, more affordable, but still excellent, very good. I have quite a few that have been around for a long time and are still working perfectly, right? And then we have let me see, some unknown that I don't know who made them. I found this one. I found in an art store in New York. Soho art store, and I don't know who made it, but it's really sturdy. It's aluminum, right? Actually, it has a name in here, kind of what was chafed, and it also has here a little thingy where you kind of turn and you know what kind of lead you have in there, right? So let's say you need like 4 different gradation of lead. You can buy 4 of these pencils, and then in each one you set the dial here to the gradation you have, so you know whatever gradation you're using or you have loaded in your lead holder. Other ones, this one, I don't know what it is. This is probably an imitation of these, right? But still works beautifully, works very well. And you just go to your art store, and they are usually locked into a little vitrine because they are, expensive and easy to swipe. This is a Staedtler Mar 78. This is a little bit cheaper, but still, again, when you go with a leading brand like Staedtler, Koh-i-Noor, Faber Castell, Caran, you cannot go wrong, right? This is another Koh-i-Noor, right? See how many there are. But these are called all lead holders, right? What is the difference between a lead holder and mechanical pencil? So these are mechanical pencils, right? These are mechanical pencil. They come also in a great variety, right? So this is Pilot, and this is, I don't even know what it is, probably another unnamed mark, but they also have, see that, the little dial there where you can know what lead you have loaded in there. And so this is a Pilot, for example, right? This is a Pentel, right? And they are very good. I also took, see, I can take off when I can the little clip, right? So the mechanical pencils, right? They come in typically 3 different thickness, right? 0.3, 0.5, 0.7. These are very thin point, right? It's very, very thin point, right? And the advantage of these is that you don't need to sharpen them. You always make a very thin, even line, right? The disadvantage of it is that you only make that. You only make a line that is always the same diameter. With these, instead, and I'll show you later, you can have a much wider range of thickness mark-making possibility. I'm not saying that one is good and one is bad. I'm saying you can do certain things with one, other thing with another one, right? For fine arts, usually 90% of the situation, you want to use these guys, right? Either the the lead holder or the pencil tapered like that, right? So how do I change the lead in a lead holder or in a mechanical pencil, right? So take out all this crowd and of pencil, and we keep only mechanical pencil and lead holder, right? So lead holder, you have a button here. You push this, right, like this. It opens the little grabby thing, right? I don't know what it's called. That you take it out, right, and then you take another lead, the one that you need, and then you put it back in here like this, and then you let go of that, right? Makes sense? This is done. So you can, this will not move. This grabs the lead, stays there, right? So eventually when you keep sanding this, you will need to release a little bit of lead, right? But it's not something you have to do every 2 minutes. You're gonna take hours to kind of wear out the tip, right? And it doesn't really take much long to do that, right? So the mechanical pencil instead has some are automatic, but these are not. I don't like the automatic because they have a little bit of a movement in the tip that is I don't like, right? So what do? You take out the back of this, right? And usually they have this little cap, and they also have an eraser that you can use to erase, right? You have an eraser here. Take out the eraser too, and then inside here you have the little leads. See how small they are, right? So now let's pretend that you don't have any more leads in here. You take your little, this is what? This is 0.5, right? See 0.5. I make sure that I have the right diameter, right? 0.5. Take out my lead, and then I put them in there. You don't want to put too many, like 4 or 5. Put them here like this, right? Then close back the put back the eraser, and then put the cap. Now when you draw with these, right, you need to push out. Let me show you. So push out that, right? Of course, you push out this much, you're gonna break it right away. So you're gonna keep it with that a little bit out, sticking out, right? And then you can draw. This will wear out much more quickly than the lead here, right? So then you had, once in a while, you had to add the lead, make push this, and this will release a little bit more, push out a little bit more lead, right? So again, you don't have to sharpen this, but you know, remember you have to do this with a mechanical pencil, right? A great other tool that you might want to have, but this applies only to the color pencil, is the pencil holder, right? The pencil holder. The pencil holder is a tool that extends the handle of your pencil, or your color pencil, etc. And you can really use it to the bitter end. Look at this, right? Look at this, right? See that? I can still use it until I'm down to here. And why do I need this, right? Because if I draw like this with a little short pencil like that, my mark making possibility, the possibility of handling the tool, the pencil, are greatly limited, right? And besides, it's really tiring. I cannot do really a good job when the pencil is this short. But with a pencil that is now this long like this, I can still use a very precise mark like this, right? Or I can grab it like this and use a much fast mark, right? Which I couldn't do, couldn't hold the pencil like this with a little stumpy pencil, right? So the leads, right? The leads. So the lead holder pencil, right? These have this. You can load them with this lead, right? That comes in boxes. And what I like to do, let me show you what I like to do. I like to take these are boxes of in this case boxes of 12 for the Caran, right, or boxes of 6 for the Caran, the 3 millimeters. So this is the 2 millimeters, right, and this is 3 millimeters. Therefore, I have more here than there, right. So this is let's say 3B, right, 3B. what I can do I need all of these leads all the time? For example, I want to go out for a sketching trip, a drawing trip, right? I don't want to bring too much stuff with me. I don't need all these pencils. I don't need 12 pencils, each one of different gradation, right? I can take my little portable, coffin like this, right? And what I do, I'm going to put in here, I'm going to put a couple of pencils, right? I'm going to put a box of lead. I'm going to show you how do I select the leads I put in here. I'm going to put in the kneaded eraser, right? And a piece of sandpaper. And then I'm done. So now, then I can, like say, put a rubber band here, right at the bottom. I'll show you how to do it. You can find these at the Metropolitan or any museum where they have Egyptian art, right? I take a rubber band, right, and then put it here at the bottom. This becomes an hinge, my hinge. So I open it like that. I get my stuff, right, get it out, and then close it again. So you can put this in your backpack. Even when I go teach, I have this thing with me. I don't need to bring a whole arsenal of pencil with me, right? I can also put in there my eraser, right? But that we're going to discuss about this another time. So you see how convenient this is, right? But what I like to do, I like to buy, you need to buy one of these boxes, right? You need to buy one of these boxes. You need it because then you are going to, take out, this whole 12, right? Let me get the bigger one. This whole 12, right? Like this, right? So I only need, let's say, 2 of whatever gradation is here, B, right? So to keep 2 and take out all the rest, right? All the other one, they gotta go, right? And then it's stuck in there. And then, so let's say put 2 to B here. And then I take, I bought, see, these are little containers that have a HB, what is this? This is 4B, and HB again, right? And etc. Right? All these are contain only 2 leads. And so you can take these 2 leads, put them here, 2B, HB, etc., etc. Now you have a whole range of gradations, and you lock this, you put it in your portable pencil dispenser, and you're good to go. You're good to go, right? So what if I forget what lead I put where in this little box? Well, in that case, you're gonna have put your glasses on, right? Until recently I didn't need them, but now I do. And the gradation of the lead is stamped in here somewhere. I'm gonna turn it, I'm gonna see it. It's just barely visible, but it's visible. So we're gonna have here 2B, HB, etc., etc. You can also simply try it and see how hard or soft it is, right? So this is the difference between lead holders, right? These are the lead holders, right here, lead holders, mechanical pencils, right, and the regular pencils, right? So with another video, I'm going to show you how to use these and what effect you can obtain with these different pencil, how to sharpen. I'm going to also show you how to sharpen a pencil traditionally, right?